on the guest list. I ain't VIP. I snuck in the exit, learned the VIP.
How can I help you?
Did you have...
So, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a black bar that went up, but I assume you can just imagine what's taking place. If you're watching this on Rumble and Odyssey, yeah, you're getting a full shebang. Basically because YouTube is just the worst now. And speaking of the worst, we have this gentleman viciously assaulting this young woman, and damn it, it's infuriating. It is completely and utterly infuriating as a man, as someone who does deem himself a gentleman, to see this individual walk into this store and attack this young lady. Is just, it's indefensible. There's no way at all to even pretend as if there's a defense for this. But as per usual, it is. One of the main reasons I'm covering this is because, ladies, I've been telling y'all for the longest, and it's like you don't hear. You're not men. If a man decides he wants to go off on you, ain't but so much you can do. And this is a shining example of that. You can have all these theories and these ideas. This is the guy going back into the store to take some cell phones. We're gonna get into the rest of the coverage around this, but because he's been arrested. But still, ladies, you're not men. No matter how much the media wants to hype you up and make you believe, yeah, you're all Wonder Woman, you can all be strong and independent, you don't need no man. It's bullshit. They've been lying to you. And the only thing you can really do is take heed to this warning. And I don't know, maybe go get a dude. Who knows? But real talk, let's just get into the hold on, where is it at? The rest of this. Man. Where is there it is. Okay, I'll cut that out. It's all good. So yeah, let's do the follow-up to this. Mentally ill man arrested in disturbing beating of store worker by cops, right? Written by Joshua Rhett Miller. We're at the New York Post. A mentally ill man caught on video ruthlessly beating a cell phone store employee in Phoenix has been arrested, police said. Michael Cook, 33, whose family said he has been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia but doesn't take his medication regularly, was arrested Tuesday in the brutal attack on a Cricket Wireless employee, Phoenix police said. Department officials previously posted a 57-second clip that we just got finished watching of Saturday's attack, which occurred as Maria Coronado, 22, was working alone at the store. And in a lot of my Twitter content, I keep just hashtagging Islam is right about women, and one of the main things about that is like, yo, ladies, you're vulnerable. You are inherently vulnerable. And what this coward did, what Michael Cook, this pussy did, was wait until he could find somebody a woman at her most vulnerable. And it's a damn shame. It sucks that it happened, and my heart goes out to you, Miss Coronado. How can I help you? Coronado asked. The man in the clip, identified by cops as Cook. The disturbed suspect immediately launched himself into Coronado, taking her to the floor and punching her relentlessly as she screams and pleads for him to stop, the footage shows. Jeez. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you're watching this on YouTube, he really put the boots to this broad. He really did. He was evil, Maria Coronado said of her attacker. And you know what? She ain't wrong. Because honestly, I mean, we could, if we try to project through, she was actually not a bad looking chick at all. But man, You do have to be evil to sit there and wreck that shit, right, boys? The agonizing assault continued as Cook got back onto his feet and began stomping Coronado. He then walked off into a back room where he allegedly stole cash and phones as the battered worker ran out of the store, according to the clip. Or you could have said as seen on the clip. I mean, according to the clip, makes it seem like the clip was sitting there telling you. And yeah, the clip was there telling us the story, but I mean, I don't know why. It just seems like a more of a human attribute. Either ways, Cook has been charged with robbery, kidnap, assault, and criminal trespassing. His mother told cops he was not taking his schizophrenia medication at the time. Cook told cops he heard voices in his head to kill himself before assaulting Coronado. Okay. Look, guys, this whole mental health thing. First and foremost, where's your dad, buddy? Secondly, uh, okay, so if you was just gonna hurt yourself, we wouldn't be here right now. We wouldn't have this problem. But sir, you went and hurt somebody else, and you specifically waited for her to be alone, and like you basically hunted the most vulnerable person there and struck to get some cash and to get some cash and phones for drugs. I mean, that's ultimately what it is. The voices in your head were telling you to kill yourself. Why ain't you fucking listen? Police said he also admitted stealing 3 cell phones, selling 2 of them later for fentanyl and methamphetamine, according to the station. Hey, Dwight, is that you, bro? Guys, I'm sorry to laugh, but he kind of resembles a friend of mine, like an actual real world friend of mine. Like, bro, is that you, man? Coronado. Okay, back to serious mode. Sorry, Miss Coronado, because this was fucked up. And a lot of people try to attribute this to race and everything else like that, but these types of incidents do happen often due to all colors. And yeah, you can kind of tell, the drugs had more of a role than him just seeking out the first white person that you could find. I mean, and she's not white. She's a Coronado. She's probably Spanish. I mean, from the looks of her or what she was before she got ass beat, very Spanish. They're in Phoenix. They're in Arizona too. Yeah, she's very Spanish. Working at a cricket store in Arizona. Yeah, that's a mommy. Coronado needed several stitches to close a gash on her face and had a fractured nose. He was evil. He knew what he was doing. This was premeditated. He came 4 times the whole day, just seeing if there were customers, if I was alone. On Wednesday, he literally told the manager, "I'm going to come back and kill you." Wow. Jesus, talk about a dropped ball. Cook was a regular customer at the store, Coronado said, but no one had contacted cops about the prior alleged threat. She now fears working alone after the ferocious assault. It just breaks my heart that no matter what I did, I pled with him. I even told him I was pregnant just to see if maybe that he would stop, and he didn't. She told the station. He just kept going and going and going. An online fundraiser has been set up on behalf of Coronado that raised more than $2,500 as of Thursday. This could have happened to anyone working on the job. The website reads, "No one should ever have to go through this." Not anyone, because I can guarantee you, if it was some 6'4" dude behind that counter, he want to pull that shit. Do you really think he would have did all he would have gone this hard at no, hell no. And I mean, he poor, so even if he had a gun, he would have sold it for drugs already by now. So I mean, Leslie, if a dude, I'm like, ladies, I love you to no end, and this is heartbreaking shit. And a big part of the reason why you guys should probably not even be in the fucking workforce. Cook was turned into the police by his relatives. We've been trying to get him help. He doesn't take it, brother Malik Cook told the outlet. And then we hope when he is outside, he doesn't go and abuse people. So he clearly has a history of this. Malik Cook said he hopes his brother's arrest serves as a wake-up call. Yeah, good fucking luck. Either you figure out a better decision for how you live, or you end up in prison the rest of your life, he told azfamily.com. Well, I mean, good on the family, good on his brother, and like for turning them in. But sir, that doesn't change the fact that you sat there and you viciously attacked this woman who did absolutely nothing to deserve it. And from the sounds of it, I mean, shit, lying to live because she was like, "I'm pregnant." Nope, it had absolutely no effect, and that makes you an even bigger piece of shit. There, I don't even want to call you Mister Cook. All right, so guys, yeah, I saw Mark Dice tweet about this, and he tried to make this a race thing and all this other stuff. No, it's just a fucking crackhead, man. It's a drug fiend doing what drug fiends do, finding somebody vulnerable to take advantage of and then going and doing that shit. And guess what? That has to do more with this welfare state and this and these and what we've done, because this is Phoenix, right? Phoenix is very likely like a huge has a huge urban populace. I've never been out that bitch. I hear it's hot as fuck. But either ways, it wouldn't surprise me if the same those same little communistic socialistic type centers exists there in Phoenix as well, and that's really what's laid the groundwork for a lot of the addiction and a lot of the crime and criminality that goes along with it, including the entirety of the drug war. So this, in a lot of ways, is America reaping what it's sown, but it has literally nothing to do with race. Mark Dice, cut that shit out. So guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub me, enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey and link and Rumble, and hopefully you check the links in the description, because that's where you've seen the complete unfiltered version of this. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, you want to sit here and attribute this shit to race but it's a really shitty thing to do, when no, this wasn't race. This was just about a fucking drug fiend out man finding a vulnerable woman and taking complete advantage. And it's fucked up. But you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Till the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.